headed to Lake Placid.
In 2 miles, take exit 33 toward New York Route 365 and Verona.
We're headed to Lake Placid so that I can try to catch my first brook trout of the year on a drive-by, and so I can show them why I love Lake Placid so much.
Alright, you guys, this is a little sketchy, but there is the most epic brook trout spot right here you might have ever seen. So I gotta get in here and figure out a way to get down, but first I gotta walk across this sketchy bridge and pray there's no freaking cars coming. Man, I don't want to have to walk on that thing. Do we get up on top or do we run now? I think we run now. Running, running, running. You can see down there that it's pretty epic. Maybe. We made it. But I want to get below. Ugh. There's falls down here. Yeah, this is where I want to be. But I'm gonna go on the road again because I don't want to slide down this hill. But I want to fish that for sure. Wow. I should have brought a different rod. All right, you guys, climbing back up, that'll suck because I can't get through here, but there's a really epic waterfall right here. I really want to be able to fish it. Man. Dude, I don't know if I get down here if I'm gonna be able to get back up. Uh-oh. Let's go over here. I'm sweating already. That's not what I wanted to do. I doubt that many people get in here to fish. So if I can get down here, I should have a pretty good chance of finding something nice. But I gotta get in here and get rigged up and not hurt myself. That was ice. This is the way in now, so I don't die on the ice. Hey! Hey, bear! Hey, bear! Also, there's a lot of bears around here. I do have bear spray, but there's not much room for him to escape down in this gorge, so he should make a bunch of noise if he can. Wow, that's slick. Slick, slick, slick. Ooh, that's a freaking piece of metal wire. We made it down in here, boys and girls. Whew, wow. All right, I don't need this coat already. Shoot. I gotta get this coat off, get my rod rigged up, and we're gonna get to fishing. I've never caught a fish. I've never even used this rod. I've never even had it all the way out of the sock, so I'm kind of excited to use it. I actually have a brand new reel too, so I'm meant to set that up real quick, but I think in this creek I'm only going to run a single fly, so this shouldn't take too long to get rigged up. So I'm going to start with the single fly rig, and if I don't catch a fish in that big pool up there, we're going to run a double rig, but I just figured it's easier to start in this slower stuff before we get to that giant pool with the single fly. This is a brook trout stream, but it also holds wild Atlantic salmon, so like there's potential for some cool fish to come out of here. And I also got a dry fly rod with me, so if it heats up a little bit, I want to get my first fish of the year on a dry fly. But for now, it's only, I don't know, like 32 degrees or 33 degrees out right now, so we're starting with nymphing. All right, rod's rigged. Now, let's get all my stuff put away so we can get to fishing. I want to carry this bag with me because sometimes I'm not paying attention and a bear could easily sneak up on me and scare me, and I could scare it. And that's not what I want to happen in here. That would suck, actually. So I'm gonna wear this bag so I have access to my knife and access to my bear spray. I should have gone down a little farther so I could fish this run right in front of me because it looks really nice. I am going to take a poke in it, but I'm pretty sure I probably scared everything in there already. All right, let's take our first cast with the new rod. right here. Alright, so I probably scared anything that was in there while I was rigging up. I didn't really expect to catch a fish in there. So let's go to the next hole, which is right there. I think that's the next run I want to fish and where I have the best chance of catching a fish before I get to the good run. So I'm going to start this video over because it's a little long. That's the run. I think I should have the best chance in. Man, I thought there was going to be a hungry fish in there. I thought that was like a guaranteed fish in there. But it is cold and early. Crazy. I thought that this hole and this fly was gonna work out. But maybe I gotta run the double rig. Really hope I didn't climb down into this gorge for nothing. That would stink. Like a weird little pool right there. It's weird, I can cast this rod with a single smaller fly better than I ever could that max catch rod. So very excited to see what a fish feels like on this thing. I don't know if I want to go over there first or just pop this one and go straight into the big hole. I think I gotta go straight for the money hole just because I don't want to waste too much time in here. I am on a family vacation, so I don't want to spend the whole day in this creek. I'd like to fish some other stuff too and get my kid out and fishing someplace that's stocked. This place is not stocked. This might be harder than I thought it was going to be in here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. This little chute right here in this waterfall though should hold some fish. I just gotta not destroy all the water. That water is so clear. I'm at the long line, I think. I don't know how far I can cast this small fly. There's gotta be something home over there. Oh. Shoot. Uh-oh, boys. Yeah. Oh. Man. Whew. This is crazy. That looks like a cave, it's just kind of scary. There ain't nothing in there, No. Okay. So, now I gotta put my glasses on and take a better look. Alright, you guys, I don't have a polarizer on the camera, but there's no wonder I can't catch a fish in here. This pool right here in front of me is probably, I don't know, over 10 foot deep. It's way down there, so. Oh, I don't really feel like, I guess I could rig up a really big indicator rig, but I think I want to come back here and jump off of this when it's springtime or summertime. Whew, but I'm gonna go towards the front of this, see if maybe, my God, I can't see something in the shallower water. There's not even any shallower water. It all gets so freaking deep so quick, it's unbelievable. Frick. Oh my God. Alright, you guys. Alright, you guys. I'm really bummed that I hiked or climbed in here and didn't catch a fish, and well, I don't think I can go up anymore. I think I'm pretty much stuck right here, which really sucks. I don't think I can go up and around that way. So I think I gotta go back down and around. Oh. I was hoping I was gonna be able to sneak around through here when I climbed down, so I couldn't really see what was going on, but that sucks. I picked a very hard spot to fish for this video. But I also just found a very awesome campsite, so that's cool. I just want to know if there's fish up here though. Before we start getting too crazy. Man. Everything's a little bit icy, so these rocks are all dangerous. I'm gonna take this coat off again. Also, I'm gonna skip the not so great stuff and go to the good stuff. Not try to waste my whole day. But hiking around in this kind of terrain, not easy. I think there's a giant pool right up here. So hopefully we can find a couple fish, because I'm on the struggle bus right now. But this place is about as epic as it gets. So if there's fish in here, I'll be very happy. And I just want to see a brook trout. I might have to put my other rod together from the way this looks. Really, I just like to know they're here. Giant swimming hole number 2. Man, oh man. You guys, this is not a nymph run. Oh, I didn't want to be carrying around 2 rods in here, and I thought that I was going to be able to fish the Euro rod all day, but I don't know if this is going to work. I think I'm going to put the dry fly rod together and see if I can't get something to come up or run a hopper dropper. This is real slow. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, you guys, got my net, got everything going. And we are about to see if I can't get a dry fly fish out of this giant pool. It is really cold, and well, the fish shouldn't be looking up, but brook trout tend to do some weird things sometimes, so I'm going to just see maybe something will work in this giant swimming pool, mostly because of how scenic it is. Beautiful spot to catch a fish. What is going on with this? My tip is so messed up. What even happened? There we go. I think it was all knotted up. Alright. I haven't casted a dry fly in a long time. And that's how that's gonna go, so that's not gonna work. Oh my god, that pool is way too deep. That is not what I expected to see when I looked in here. Shoot. Shoot, I did not expect this to be fucking 20 feet deep. Wow. I'm not going to catch a fish in here. I'm done in here, huh? I'm just trying to stick and move just to see. Can't get a bite. I think that there's got to be something good on this corner up here. I just don't know how I want to get up there. Like, yeah. The water. Freaking awesome, but also very hard to navigate. And like, that little pool should have a fish in it. That one definitely should have a fish in it, but I don't know what the number, I don't even know if there's fish up above the last waterfalls I passed, so I just want to see that there's something up here. Just show me a sign, little fish, so I know I'm not wasting too much time. Oh, I was hoping this corner was going to be a lot better. Son of a biscuit. Alright, you guys. So, I'm starting to think that either there's no fish above the last couple of waterfalls I went by. Like, at one point in time, acid rain killed off most of the brook trout in the higher elevation water. So maybe they haven't been repopulated by birds and whatnot. Because, well, I haven't even seen a fish. It might be because just like the day we've had. Yesterday was dreary and today's dreary. So you would think there would be a couple fish around that are hungry. But I haven't seen anything, not one fish. I haven't seen a fish move, and really I saw those ice cliffs from down there, and that was the only reason I kept going. But what the hell? No, I don't know if that was a fish or not. It felt like it. Oh. Alright, I got my knot out. So, I don't know if there's even fish up here, and well, I'm gonna get to this corner by all that ice and fish that, and if I don't find anything, then I'm going to take it that there's no fish up here, even though I think that there should be. It's probably just the weather.
I wanted to cut this here and say I never found any fish. I did fish a couple more spots the next morning with no luck. After that, we explored the Lake Placid Olympic Center, did some other touristy stuff, and our trip was over. I do have another Adirondack fishing film to edit with multiple fish species filmed in multiple locations, and we even climb a mountain, but that's gonna take some time to edit. If you're new here, please subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and I'm out.